Today on WBLN, the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge brings awareness to our school and find out what happens in Friday night games. All up and this and more coming right now.
Good morning, Belen. I'm Anthony Padura, and welcome to this edition of WBLN, your news for today, August 26, 2014. As of lately, it seems that everybody's participating in the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. You can literally say it's soaked the nation. Everyone from Ethel Kennedy to Justin Timberlake has poured a bucket of ice water over his or her head and challenged others to do the same or make a donation to fight ALS within 24 hours. But what is ALS? Here's Benjamin Rodriguez to tell us more.
ALS was first founded in 1869 by French neurologist Jean-Martin Charcot, but it wasn't until 1939 that Lou Gehrig brought national and international attention to the disease, ending the career of one of the most beloved baseball players of all time. Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or ALS, is a progressive neurodegenerative disease that affects nerve cells in the brain and the spinal cord. Motor neurons reach from the brain to the spinal cord and from the spinal cord to the muscles throughout the body. This progressive degeneration of motor neurons in ALS eventually leads to the patient's death. When the motor neurons die, the ability of the brain to initiate and control muscle movement is lost. With voluntary muscle action progressively affected, patients in the later stages of the disease may become totally paralyzed. I am challenging myself in memory of Herman Munoz and Roberto Lamas, two Belen alumni who have passed away from ALS, and I'd like to also bring awareness to Autism Speaks, Beacons for the Blind, Best Buddies, Cangrejos, and Battle Like a Wolverine. And I'd wish to personally challenge the rest of the WBLN crew and Mr. Cruz. This is Benjamin Rodriguez reporting for WBLN. Now back to you.
Thank you, Ben. Let's go to Joseph Garcia to see what's going on around in our hallways.
Thank you, Anthony. Here's what's going on. Attention students, please remember that back to school night for middle school is tonight at 7:30 p.m. Please remind your parents to bring schedules with them. On Wednesday, August 27th, 8th graders who pre-ordered the 8th grader polo will be able to pick them up in the activities office after school starting at 3 p.m. All the 8th graders whose last name begins with AL can pick up on Wednesday, and all the 8th graders with the last name begins with M to Z can pick them up on Thursday. Listen up, seniors. The makeup, ring, fitting, and cap and gown measuring will take place this week, August 27th and 28th, from 12:30 p.m. to 1:20 p.m. in the Coscarilla Dining Hall. There will be an important organization meeting for all the students who would like to become a part of the Belen Altar Server Ministry today at 3:15 in room H204. All new and existing servers must attend. Please be prompt. The first meeting of Alpha Club will take place Tuesday, August 26 in room 102. The History Club will have the first meeting of the year today in H221 at 3:05 p.m. New members are welcome. If you have any questions, please contact Mr. Cabada via email at hcabada@belenjesuit.org. Attention students! Registration is now open for the second annual Battle Like a Wolverine 5K. The event will be held on Sunday, October 12th on the Belen campus. The first 100 to register online will receive a $10 in breast cancer awareness merchandise, so sign up quick. And the Battle Up Club will hold its first meeting tomorrow, Wednesday, August 27th at 3 p.m. in room D127. Mrs. Lascano is the moderator and hopes to see you there. Ever think about being on TV? Ever think about working behind the camera? Join now. BTV Productions is looking for anyone in the middle school or high school that is interested in being a part of the crew. There will be a meeting this Thursday, August 28th at 3:10 in room C203. For information, please see Mr. Calderon. The Creative Writing Coffee House Club will be having its introductory meeting on Thursday, September 4th in room GO2. All high school students are welcome. That is what's going on around your hallways. Now back to you, Anthony.
Thank you, Joseph. Let's see what Sage Dining is cooking up for us today. Now let's move on to the Weather Center with Joaquin Negoitisolo.
Thank you, Anthony. Let's take a look at the weather for today. We're looking at a day that's going to be mostly cloudy with a temperature of about 88 degrees with a chance from 10 to 20% chances of rain. Now let's take a look at our highs and lows. Highs of 88 and lows of 79 for today. And let's take a look at our highs and lows for the rest of the week. On Wednesday, the highs and lows are going to be 87 and 79. Thursday, it's going to be 89 and 80. And Friday, it's going to be 89 and 81. That's all for the weather. Back to you, Anthony.
Thank you, Joaquin. Let's move on to sports with our very own EJ Santos.
Thank you, Anthony, and welcome back, Wolverines. This past Friday, the varsity football team opened its season against Cardinal Gibbons. The Wolverines suffered a hard-fought loss by a score of 17-20. The Wolverines' special teams and defense provided a huge advantage for the offense with 2 interceptions by Ariel Jimenez and Frankie Castellanos, and an 80-yard kick return also by Ariel Jimenez. The leading scorer was Jose Yanes with 2 touchdowns after turnovers by the Chiefs. The offense struggled at times and couldn't establish a solid drive until the fourth quarter. Penalties and failure to execute on key plays towards the fourth quarter plagued the Wolverines' performance. The Wolverines' next game will be against Columbus on September 5th. The JV golf team won its first match of the season against Archbishop McCarthy by a score of 160-183. The Wolverines were led by Daniel Chavez with a score of 38 on the front 9 of the Miami Springs golf course. Also contributing for the Wolverines were Jose Perez and Andy Perez with scores of 40. In other sports news, any 6th, 7th, and 8th graders interested in participating in cross country, bring your tennis shoes out to the tennis courts gazebo at 3:15 p.m. All you need to enter is a desire to race. That's all for sports. Now back to you, Anthony.
Thank you, EJ. Students, be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook for all the latest news and pictures. I'm Anthony Padura. For everyone here at WBLN, welcome back and have a wonderful school year. We leave you with videos of members of our Belen family participating in the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge.